Well, it's a case you don't hear often about. A Bradenton firefighter is shot and killed by a Bradenton police officer. The shooting happened late last night, and SNN's Chris McClarty has been following this story all day. Joins us now in our SNN newsroom with the very latest on this.
A sad situation of a Bradenton firefighter last night who was threatening to take his own life and his sister's. 50-year-old Donald Winnett turned to the officers in Bradenton and threatened to kill them, resulting in his own death.
Even though I didn't have my hearing aids in, I did hear the shot.
Neighbors say a Bradenton police officer's gunshot rang through the neighborhood around 11 p.m., killing 50-year-old Bradenton firefighter Donald Winnett. The police were initially called around 9:30 to respond to the 3300 block of Oxford Drive in West Bradenton. Neighbors tell us the woman across the street, also a firefighter, called the police on Winnett, saying he was in the front yard threatening to take his own life and his sister's. When the officers arrived, Winnett retreated inside the home. Bradenton police, SWAT, and hostage negotiation team attempted to make contact with the man, but Winnett ended the negotiation when he came out of the house with guns pointed at the officers.
City police work with the city firemen all the time. So, police are upset and the firemen are upset and they're trying to work through it, but both sides realize that the officers on the scene had no choice when he came out with two guns and pointed at them.
The shooting between the police officer and firefighter happened in the front lawn of this home late last night. Today, we spoke with Bob Reynolds, the neighbor in this gray house right behind me, who says they were evacuated for many hours due to safety.
Down there for about 3.5 hours and just wondering, what's going on. Someone took charge and actually moved us down to the intersection behind another cruiser, and we stood there while SWAT came running through.
Caretaker for a neighbor a few doors down, Ruby Taylor, watched the whole thing from her window.
It's really sad that it all had to go down that way, but he was warned because I did hear them tell him if he came up or came out with his hands up that he would not get hurt.
An investigation on the shooting is underway by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement.
If there's perhaps a silver lining, is that he didn't take his sister's lives and then take his own. Do we know what was going on, what his emotional state was the result of?
The Bradenton Police Department shared with us that there was talk of Winnett suffering from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, from serving in Afghanistan, but that investigation could take up to a couple of months till we know the final answers.
All right, Chrissy, thank you.